with Tommy and the news. And don't go ever please get Jason.
So, two-time, what do you have to say for this week's match?
I'm the title.
Always with this attitude. Oh, God. Always with this attitude. Always. I can't ever get a straight answer out of you.
Why would you want a straight answer?
Where's your fake accent?
What fake accent?
You're supposed to have a fake accent for tonight.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to another episode of the Sookie Nation, whatever bullshit show these assholes put on this
999. Good evening and welcome back to number 148. Hi, fucking idiots. Good evening, adopted Russian, melting. Just me, Superman, always melting. Superman, the only one. Good evening, evil sage, Jack Mack. Hello, Comrade Steph, Cass. So nice of you to join us. Das, thank you. He likes the haircut.
Shit, you did get a haircut. What?
Buffoon.
Really?
Yeah.
You realize that,
I don't care what you want to say or what you think it means. It means what it says it means. It means buffoon. I've said it. I meant it. I said it. It's happened.
Okay, dumbass.
So let's talk about the real topic of this week and last week and what's been consuming my life and keeping me up until 5 a.m.
What?
How many hours have we been on the phone at one time until we just switched to that? I think the longest our phone call was 4.5 hours.
Yeah. Well,
I wasn't keeping track or anything, but it was an average of like 2-hour increments.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Oh.
And what took us of 40 hours of playtime. Oh no, it's more than that. Of 60, it's more than that for you. But of 100 hours of playtime on DayZ.
Yeah.
And what we figured out in the last 10 hours is what took us 90 hours to figure out. So Edge, like you wouldn't believe, but like good fucking God, it's as brutal as Rust. It's as brutal as. What's the one with the demons and shit?
Who cares?
Dark Souls.
Who cares?
What up, Robin? Yo, you trimmed your beard?
Yeah.
Oh. What up, Steph? Steph was actually joining us, or joining me. It's a little late for him when Almar's on, but last night would have been great, Steph, if you would have gotten like a nap in the afternoon, or maybe even tonight. We'll be on DayZ in like about 3 hours.
Maybe.
A little bit less than. Oh, I will be.
We will.
DayZ. God. So, yeah, Steph's new gamer tag, Weege Plays. Make sure you check him out. I'm sorry, Steph Plays. Me and Dr. Demonic were on a call for like 6 hours the other night. Yeah, but were you playing a game or were you just,
he's
jerking
saying
each other
the past
off?
couple of weeks have been Daisy obsessed. Basically, we started playing together.
What a mistake.
Yeah.
Last night he shot me twice just for mouthing off to him for 15 minutes continuously.
You deserved it.
I did deserve it.
He's only mad because we were on a 2-day run of gathering.
3-day run of gathering, and I didn't die, and I lived for an unbelievable amount of time.
Before we stepped outside and got
And then
shot.
you fucking shot me, you goddamn motherfucker.
You mouthed off.
Whatever, you're an asshole. What up, Untamed Soul? Oh, we've been pretty good. Let me move this camera. That would make a lot more sense. Hey, look at that. We've been doing pretty good. We were not having gay... What? Who? Oh. Yeah, Jack and a Mike. That makes more sense, I was going to say.
Jack and Mike are having gay sex?
They were on Fortnite. Well, on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd rather play DayZ.
So, one funny thing about DayZ, every time I go to walk away to take a piss, I'll lay my character down on the ground, and I come back, and Almar's usually laying on top of me and, like, moving himself around. So, when you go to log out, your character is standing and they sit down, right? So, when you're logging out, you see the screen, but you can't move or do anything because there's a 15-second delay before you actually log out. So, whenever Almar goes to log out, I'll stand up and I'll take my pants off and start moving toward him just as the screen goes black and he logs out. Yeah.
And you wonder why I shot you twice.
Well, I deserved it.
You
but still,
deserved it. See,
I got mine before you logged out. I punched you.
The miracle of the whole damn game is when you die a lot. You die an awful lot. And you just start over fresh again.
Steph's Xbox shut off. I know what happened. He was done. Yeah.
So,
Listen, Steph, it's not dog shit. Trust me. It's if you think like something like Dark Souls is dog shit too, then come on. You're just. It's not that you're not good. It's that you just don't know how to play. And trust me, it's taken me 60 hours just to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
It's taken me 100 hours.
150 or more, probably.
To figure out what this or that there
He's
is.
got like 8 or 9 full days in. I've got like, I don't even want to look, but it's probably like 2.5 to 3.
And yeah, but then we got you in the whole bit. It's like, look, here's where you find the well so you don't die right away, and here's where you this and that there.
This whole show's going to be about boring stuff, isn't it?
What, about Daisy?
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Daisy, she's so nice. She's a sweetheart. Thank you guys for the 2 likes. Sorry, we're just talking about a game for now, but you know,
yeah.
At least we're keeping it entertaining. It is a hell of a lot of fun. And then the other night, we met that one guy. Shit, I can't remember his name right at the moment, but he had fucking 5 zombies on him.
We had our first full. We have machine guns. Let's take
Body
out the
armor.
zombie moment. You know.
He was running toward us, so I flipped the mic on. I said, hey, are you friendly? Are you friendly? Come over here and we'll help you. So he ran toward us, laid down on the ground, and we just raised our machine guns and boom, 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 blew away like fucking 5 or 6 zombies that were about to kill him. And that's when we realized we fucked up by unloading all of our guns, because then a shitload more zombies came.
There was no more ammo. And
fucking hack them to death. Well, we didn't have it loaded.
Yeah.
Then we had to hack them to death with fucking hatchets and axes, and yeah, I think we wound up dying of fucking infection or cholera. Who the hell knows?
And then you wake up at the lighthouse again and you start over.
Daisy or Gazy? Oh, it depends. It depends on if Almar's logging out or not.
Well, it all depends on whether or not what they're doing up in those mountains anyway. I mean, just, you know. What do you want me to say? It's an open world with no... It's an open world with only a past storyline. You know, what happens in DayZ happens in DayZ, and
It's probably easier maybe on PC stuff, but then you have a lot of hackers.
And
Honestly,
it's important to choose where your server comes from, too.
Honestly, dude, the only way you're going to be able to play with us is if I can... I gotta like, take a picture of the spawn location or where you... We gotta communicate better. It didn't help you at all that we were in a party of 6 people and you couldn't talk to me and tell me where you were. Once we group up and I give you guns and food and water, you're going to be just fine and you're going to pick up the game really quick.
Right, it's just...
Honestly, it's shoot someone first and then ask questions later most of the time.
Right.
But if they're fucking helpless, you can make a new friend. Trust me.
Remember, you wake up... The plain and simple, the game starts off this way. You wake up on the beach.
Half dead, cold, half
Wet.
health, and half water. You're half hydrated.
Right. You get a pear or an apple.
2 bandages.
2 bandages.
And a light stick.
Yeah, a glow stick.
That you can-
Woohoo! Let's have a raid.
Yeah, drop that immediately.
Yes. And you're going to spend the first 60 hours just figuring out how to get clothes and a gun. And all the other players usually want to kill you. And then there's the zombies. Oh, and then there's the gas bomb attacks. And then there's the, you know. So, that seems to be the topic of tonight's show. You're right there. All right. Well, apparently while he's typing, I'm going to be entertaining the crowd here.
I was creating a fucking poll based off of what people in chat were talking about. I'm entertaining. What are you doing?
You're entertaining?
I was trying to be.
Well, certain days. So, anyway, let's get into the Sookie Nation stuff. What did you work on the past 2 weeks for the show?
I've been playing DayZ. And Steph, no, it's just difficult. I'm sure if you played Dark Souls, you know how difficult Dark Souls is till you figure it out. But with that in mind, I've probably died at least 25 times.
I've died more than that. Oh, yeah, and remember, if you get to the wrong location, sometimes you have to kill yourself.
When you get... Yeah, I've jumped off a lighthouse at least 30 times. Not 25 times, just, you know, infection
trying to get to the right spawn.
Being shot or punched to death. A guy hit me with a frying pan till I died.
Well, let's put it this way. One of my first few days on there, I'm kneeling down, drinking water out of a well, and a little blonde girl runs up. No. She runs up the first time. She punches me in the back of the head and steals all my stuff.
Then she came back with the axe and killed you.
Yeah, then I came back to the well later on, you know, after I had woke up and this or that there, to try and get more water, and I was drinking, and she ran up behind me and hit me in the back of the head with an axe. So, I think all she got was an apple and a bandage.
So, the poll that's currently running, we're going to run that for... I'm going to end that after the news here. But, what was the poll? DayZ from Mario Golf has the best donka ever. But, I'm sorry. Has the best badonka donk ever. Or nah, she ugly. That's an interesting poll that's going on. I'm curious to see how that plans out. But so far, it's looking like she's got the best badonk ever. There's 8 people though. Can you throw us a like? We would really appreciate that very much.
Well, nobody likes
We're
us again
approaching
tonight?
We're approaching that 2,000 subscriber and going downward. Ouch! I know. Burns, doesn't it?
What?
Losing notoriety, respect, what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
Influence, I don't know. You know, after doing this fucking show for 5 goddamn years, I would never think that 2 rolls of duct tape and my cell phone would be...
What, our budget?
You need to take a picture of that before we are done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna believe it?
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Well, bring my phone in. It's the good one.
What, the one where you couldn't fucking put the damn screen on right and there's bubbles all over it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Good evening. I'm Almar. And welcome to another new edition of the Sookie News Service Show. Hey, where's the book?
What?
The book.
I didn't have time to, alright, hold on. Here you go.
There's nothing in the book.
Yeah, it's a piece of paper there. Just,
You wrote the
just pretend like I'm gonna glue it in there at some point. It'll be alright, I don't have any paste. Fucking, Uncle Fishy fucking ate it all.
This looks like a paper towel from the men's room.
It is! Okay, don't criticize me. I didn't ask you what that funny fucking smell was when you got in my car.
That was you.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I need to get it back.
Told you. Alright, give me a second. I gotta read these real quick.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the camera, not you, dumbass. In top stories tonight, I asked my date to meet me at the gym. She didn't show up. That's when I knew we weren't going to work out. A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never her age. You had a cough in the end of that? I was finishing up.
What?
Yeah, I was finishing up, but all I could hear is you coughing.
Yeah, are you done?
Yeah!
Oh, I was coughing.
Jeez.
I was letting you know your cue. You know what a cue is? Cue is for when you need to exit stage left. Clean out your
Hang
breath.
that up for me, will you?
You know, I'm at this uncomfortable point in my life where I can't tell if I'm getting fatter or if I'm starting to lose weight.
Well, I'm saying since your sweatpants are hanging lower, I'd say you're getting fatter.
How do we know the camera's even right? It doesn't look like it's even looking at me.
Just shoot.
Who the fuck did this piece of paper come from? Who did this?
You!
What do you mean, me?
You!
Look at the last side. There's nothing even on your side.
Yeah! Means I had to be funny on my own.
Oh, this one's fucking blank completely.
Yes.
What
Yes, it is.
kind of shit fucking...
You're the one who told me you got that paper towel out of the men's room.
I don't remember confessing to that. What's blonde, dead, and in a closet? The hide-and-seek champion from 1995. I'm great at multitasking. I can waste time, be unproductive, and procrastinate, all at the same time.
I wasn't originally going to get a brain transplant, but I changed my mind.
A clean house is a sign of a broken computer.
Did you hear about the guy who got hit in the head with a can of soda? Luckily, it was a soft drink.
I tried to explain to my 4-year-old son that accidentally pooping your pants is normal and fine. But it didn't work. He's still making fun of me.
Intelligence is like underwear. It's important to have, but you don't need to show it off.
I bought a vacuum cleaner 6 months ago, and so far all it's doing is gathering dust.
I saw an ad for burial plots and thought to myself, that's the last thing I need.
Relationships are kind of like algebra. You look at your ex and wonder why.
I'm glad I know sign language. It's pretty handy.
Good health is merely the slowest possible rate at which a person can die. That's it. That's it. I'm done.
Yo. Come on.
Yo, what?
Hurry up.
What?
Our base is being raided. Let's go.
Are you shitting me?
No.
So what's the plan for tonight?
So I'm figuring we head up. Well, you want to after the airfield? You want to take on that next military thing?
I
You
think
wanna
we
head
need
up
to.
Okay, because people that we pissed off. People
Oh shit!
that,
Wait, we're back. All right, we are back.
Oh.
You know, actually, I just noticed. I remembered.
Yeah.
I don't even want to point it out though.
What? That we were supposed to do something for the show?
No, Steph thought that we did that stuff accidentally, where we didn't know we were back, but we do it every single time. So he thought it wasn't part of the show, but it actually is.
Or what show?
If we didn't know we were coming back on, we'd probably be puffing on something we don't normally do on video anymore, like a cigarette, is what I'm saying. So when we come back and we act like we don't know we're live, we actually know we're live, but we don't know we're live when we're acting like we know that we're live.
Well, I live under the fact that I think I'm being watched most of the time anyway, so, you know, whether it's this camera or wherever else I'm at, I'm suspecting that somebody's keeping tabs, you know.
I mean, you have a cell phone, don't you?
Well, of course I got a tracker.
Well, it's always listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's just what
look,
it is.
everybody wants the goddamn badge from Star Trek that you hit and go, computer, or this, or that, right? Well, guess what?
Melting is melting still in here. Melting has one of those. I
finally
have one right here.
Yeah, but look.
It's my left nipple,
Yeah,
actually.
Look, I got one right here. You know, it's called
Well,
tap Google,
are you gonna let your
tap this,
are you gonna let
tap
your
that.
little niece here up into your lap or what? Can't you tell she wants up with you?
What?
Oh.
Up on top again?
Is you gonna get up in Uncle Almar's lap? You're my sweet precious.
Now you're making Hercules jealous.
Daddy loves his little girl so much.
Okay.
Oh.
What were we talking about? Thursday?
Huh?
What were we talking about Thursday?
What about Thursday?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh. I don't know what you mean. What's the Thursday?
Yeah.
Come on, get out of here. Come on. It's not time already, is it?
For Thursday?
No, they need to go. They're calling
Oh.
the thing. Yeah, it's happening. Go on with it. Don't
I
be a
didn't
fucking
know.
idiot this time.
You,
Bye-bye. Goodbye.
good evening.
Do this every time.
Apparently, Jason has to let the dogs out, which means it's talk time with Almar. Good evening and welcome to another show. Some of the most important things that I've realized that have gone on in the past couple of weeks since you've been here is that I really didn't notice anything going on. It may be to my obsession to things. It may be that I really don't care about most things. But that being said, I want you, the viewers, to know a few basic facts. One, I didn't want you to know that one. Two, I can't talk about until the lawyer gets that settled. But three is, no matter how much you worry about it, don't worry about it. Because if you're worrying about it while you're not worrying about it, that means that you're really worrying about it. And if you think you're worrying about it, well, then that's worrying to begin with. And if you don't worry, that's a good thing too. But I find that most time, if you worry about things, most of the things you worry about are things that you don't really need to worry about. Why do you worry about such things? Because they're things that you actually worry about. Worrying about things turns out to be psychologically fulfilling in the simple fact that it fills up the brain with nonsense and bullshit that you can simply replace by Netflix or YouTube. Yes, I know I'm giving a shout out to multimedia conglomerates, but that's okay because every now and then we need an escape from our own brain just because of the bullshit and the bullshit. Now, just because you've escaped your own brain doesn't mean that you have to be lonely out there. I found that most people, one way or another, has escaped their own brain, intentionally or unintentionally. This leads to the fact that most people really don't realize what the hell you're saying, nor do they care because they live in their own little world. Living in your own little world can be fine, but remember, sometimes when you're in your own little world, you're going to run into somebody else that lives in their own little world. Now, as long as you're a little, how did that? Oh yeah, as long as your little inner world doesn't include their inner little world, things can go along without affecting in the two categories. But if you take them separately and exclude all rights in there, well, then you find out that you're no longer living in your own little world, you're living in somebody else's own little world. And living in somebody else's own little world is not good because then you don't get to live in your own little world. And remember, when you're living in your own little world, no matter how many times you think that you don't need to be in your own little world, you really do need to be in your own little world. Whether it's through the medication the place is giving you, or the simple fact that sometimes you don't want to watch things with commercials. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, I'm done. Get the hell back here.
You're gonna have to wait. She's still peeing.
Oh, God. So, good evening, Sookie Nation. How are you? My name's Almar, and the guy not sitting in the chair next to me is Jason. If you look at him right now, Jason looks like he's lost some weight, but give it a minute until he's back in his chair and you'll see that he actually hasn't. The new haircut, well, what do you want me to say? He finally found a bowl that fits on top of his head. As far as what he does to trim his beard, do you know that he actually has one of those strainer things that he just kind of like pushes up against his chin and then just cuts everything that sticks out through the... It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen him do, and no, that's not the weirdest. What?
Oh, they tore apart Frankie again. It's a little surprise.
Okay. So apparently, while Jason's not in his seat, I'm supposed to remind you that.
Give me some 6 foot here.
There's about a foot and a half.
Alright, oh, God darn it.
So, what were you saying?
Alright, what did I miss? Jason hasn't showered in 2 years. That's not clear news. That's fake news. All I have to say is Lawn Mowing Simulator was better than DayZ. Oh my God.
What? Let them hate in their own little world.
Did you know that smoking cigarettes makes your penis smaller? But you haven't seen your penis for years anyway. Why are you making fun of me, Steph? I didn't do anything to you.
Because they actually like me.
Time for the Almar show. Did Jason finally zoom in the chat so Almar can see it? Nope, sure didn't.
No, can't see a damn thing.
Almar, what is the meaning of life? Jack wants to know.
The meaning of what?
What is the meaning of life? Ooh, you don't want that answer.
I don't know. I'll let you know when I'm finished.
Alright. I could be made away from your eyes. Will leave an impact on you once you realize. What am I? Highland Appliances. No. You know what? I really don't know what the hell to say about that. I unplugged it for about a week or two, and then I plugged it back in, and if it was a malfunctioning appliance, you would think it would do it again, but it has not done it again. Not once. And I have used it a couple times. So I have no fucking clue. That was just really weird. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's a box of stuff on it now, but there's nothing anywhere near the buttons that would push anything. Just like before, it was like there's nothing leaning on it. It was just. I mean, we could just chalk it up to a random freak one-off, but it's not like it's a newer stove or anything. So I don't know.
I think it's going to be one of those things where your appliances come alive and your damn computers just start.
What was that fucking movie? It was a Stephen King novel.
Oh, the one with the trucks.
Yeah, the one with the trucks, and it had whatchamacallit in it, Babyface. Maximum Overdrive. That fucking movie was awesome. Maximum Overdrive.
Was that it?
Yes, it was Maximum Overdrive. That movie was absolutely incredible. Let's see if we can bring up a picture here for everybody. Too bad we can't... Oh, that's an awesome fucking picture right there. Too bad we can't, like, show the trailer or something like that. That doesn't... That's not something that can be done, is it? Like, how does that work exactly?
If it's under free use.
Check this out. This is like an artist's little rendition, basically, of the main character from the movie, which, if you're familiar with Spider-Man at all, that's definitely the Hobgoblin. So, all machines and appliances, anything machinery came to life, basically, because of a meteor passing through. Or it crashed or some shit.
Right. We're talking people getting attacked by toasters and waffle irons.
At one point, a soda machine. It's really early on too. A soda machine shoots sodas at somebody until they're dead, at like full speed. Instead of the can just dropping down, it would shoot it out like a baseball.
Right.
Lawnmower.
And then all the cars, tractor trailers, this or that there.
Maximum Overdrive, what a great movie.
And basically they were forcing humans to be their slaves.
Yep. Fill them back up with gasoline. Oh, man. Cool. They used Almar's face on the truck. Oh, that's great. Yeah, what an absolutely fantastic movie. Whoops, what did I just delete?
Well, fantastic movie for the time. If you go and watch it now,
movie, yeah.
if you watch it now, you're gonna go.
No, it's still great. It's just shitty acting and
what the shitty acting and the shitty, because it goes this way here. It's good movies are good movies, but sometimes it's 2 hours for 15 minutes worth of movie.
Oh, yeah, that is a sculpt, but it was before Norman Osborn's time. Where the hell is my phone at?
I don't know.
Oh,
You had it before.
don't Almar show me again.
Okay. So, quickly, while he's away, I want you to remember the basic facts. He doesn't know what's going on. He has no idea about the things that we got planned. And if you actually remember what they were, could you please message me? Because I'm not quite sure either. But other than that, we know we have everything laid out the way it's supposed to be for when it's laid out. And if it's not laid out that way, well, that's because we didn't lay it out right. But that's all right, because laid out right...
What are you saying?
What?
What are you telling them?
Nothing. I told them nothing, believe me.
Damn it! I keep hitting this fucking thing.
Yeah, you think after 6 fucking years you'd fix that, wouldn't
Well,
you?
I need to get it moved into proper position.
Yeah, for 6 years.
It hasn't been that long that it's been screwed up.
Oh, excuse me, 5.5 years.
Shut up.
Don't make me shoot you
This
in the head
machine
again.
just called me an asshole. Oh, yeah, the fucking ATM machine. That's right, I remember that. Oh. Yeah, that's such a great
That's
damn
when they were
oh,
new and
yeah,
dangerous.
Right. I need to check. See if I got a message here. What?
I said that's when they were new and dangerous. Come on, man. 1980 ATM machines. You know, people are looking at them like,
Oh.
yeah. 1980s, people were still writing checks for shit. So, while Jason's on the phone, let me ask you viewers. Have any of you been playing some games obsessively that you'd like to talk about? Are there things that have been obsessing your life where you find yourself night after night with a controller in your hand? Let us know, and you can share your horror stories with us. Well, we might actually air them, we might not. It all depends on how funny you are. But in the meantime, if you got a game that you think you've been obsessed with, we've already been covering DayZ, and God knows we covered GTA 5. So let us know, and remember, open world is interesting. Some of it can be quite adventurous. Let me know if they typed something back.
Shit. Sorry.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
Good.
They
So
said
now you
nothing.
can talk.
Me?
Yeah.
Why can I talk?
Because you're in front of a camera with a microphone?
Why do I have to say something?
Well, be helpful in the show.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, so we're going back to the Almar show?
Maybe. Maybe
Really?
Slightly. Oh. Yeah, I got an issue going on over there I gotta attend to, but this show's more important right at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah. It sounds like a radiation detector going off over there, doesn't it?
Oh, you're talking about one of your things is not working the way it's supposed to?
Oh, the whole thing shut down.
Oh.
The
Maybe-
fucking Windows updates can suck my left knob, I swear to Christ.
Maybe that's the government sneaking in to get their cut.
Yeah, well.
You know, they shut everybody's thing down for updates and quickly get in there and mine all this shit that these people, you know, if we...
Anyway. Let's see, what were we talking about?
We're talking about tacos.
I don't think we were talking about tacos.
Yes, we did. You mentioned a taco truck and we went on from there.
Taco truck? What taco truck?
The taco truck that we saw on Tuesday.
I don't
Do you
Taco
remember Tuesday?
No, I don't remember Tuesday.
Then what did you...
I'm just pulling up Skype. You're just losing me here entirely.
Keep up with the conversation.
Oh, I forgot to end the poll. Maybe I should have done that.
Oh.
I can't remember what the poll is. It's just at the top now. What? I should stream game sessions. Yeah, maybe we should. I think it would be really fun. If we did that. I can stream it through the Elgato. It'll be in 1080 HD, but it won't be in 4K.
It would have to be streamed some way where it's not. So we couldn't play and be YouTube friendly. I'm sorry, that's impossible.
No. I'm not going to be able to interact with the chat very much, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's something we could do. What would we call the channel? Old man trailer house plays.
some old man just kicked your ass.
Oh, that ain't right. That's not how it goes down.
Oh yeah. Like when I get beat down by a 14-year-old.
That's what's called your own fault for being an idiot. He'll die and be like, we'll be playing when we start. We get like 2 hours in, and I got all this gear, and he would die, and he would be like, "Oh, well, you're either gonna meet up with me or not. Well, how about you kill yourself until you find me, so I'm not killing myself." So we had to compromise. One time I did actually just put the gun to my head. But yeah. Not very favorable for me, in my opinion.
It all depends on whether or not you want to try and make it back. It goes this way in the game. If you die and somebody doesn't take your stuff, you got 1 hour to make it back to your own body.
You got 1 hour to make it to your body. The odds of someone getting to your body before you are pretty good.
Yeah, about 95%, usually from the person that killed you. But you can also die from a zombie. You could also from blood infection, from this or that there. I mean, it's a constant open world search.
Oh. Whoa! Hold on. Ah! This is not working out so well. Hello!
Hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Give me just 1 second to get this video up.
Did you miss me?
Of course.
It's been quite a long time now, hasn't it?
It's been a couple of weeks at minimum. Couple of months. Always seems like it's been a while. Oh! Mr. Nigma, it has been quite a while. I didn't recognize the voice. How can we get you up here? Let's see. There we are. It's a little bit better. Different.
So, it's about time I finally got to take over, isn't it?
I'd say so.
I believe, like I said, I believe you saw my riddle in the chat earlier.
Of course. What are you bumping me for?
Is that Elton John?
Did you hear what he said?
Yes, I did.
Well, with the glasses.
Oh boy. You're really trying to piss off the Riddler.
No. I thought that Batman was going to change. However, it can easily be done. Now, I believe we have a lot of business to discuss. Starting tomorrow, not tomorrow, but around next few weeks, it's the start of my games. I know that back in 2020, things didn't go as I thought, but however, I have a much more better plan. This time, I don't think that any of your friends in the chat are going to win. So, what do you say, Sookie Nation? Are you all ready for my games? A battle of wits? You say. Because I've been ready for all of you for a long, long time.
What the fuck?
Riddle me this, Jason. If you cut into me, I will easily grow bigger. What am I?
If I what? Cuddled you?
No, if you cut into me, I will grow bigger. What am I?
A wound.
A wound?
Well done. That's the easy one. There's going to be a lot more harder riddles later on tonight. And I promise you, none of you are going to last. So,
Very
how
nice.
have you and Almar been, Jason?
Doing well. Doing well. Trying to stay out of trouble, but not always working out the best. Of course.
Reminds me of a certain somebody.
He'd be fun to be in Daisy with.
Actually, he would be.
You should join us in Daisy. Think of all the fun we could have. You can even be a cannibal in it. You giggle a lot, but you're a cannibal.
Oh, I don't think he'd have a problem with giggling a lot.
No, I don't think Jerome would have a problem with that.
See? You can kill as many as new people. Oh, and get this here. If you take a water bottle and empty the water out, you can fill it up with gasoline and then leave it for somebody to drink.
And you'll see him drink it and then fall them and they die.
Then you take their stuff.
Oh, it's messed up. Ah.
Oh. Interesting.
What was the
I have
answer?
no eyes, but I am young. I have no lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but water kills me. What am I?
Water kills me.
Can we hear that again?
I have no eyes, but I am young. I have no lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but water kills me.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need to think on that one. See that last one? I knew it was either wound or pizza dough. So I took a guess.
And you were correct.
Cass said fire.
Well, looks like Cass is right.
Oh.
Great job, Cass.
Wow. For once, someone in the Sookie chat actually does have a brain.
Okay. I want you now. Let's try this one. If it takes half a chicken half an hour to lay half an egg, how long does it take the monkey with the rubber leg to stomp on a peanut?
Takes half a chicken.
Chicken half an hour to lay half an egg. How long does it take for the monkey to, with the rubber leg, to jump on the peanut?
Interesting.
I'll give it to you. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. Think about it.
Who's the crazy one here?
What?
I'm not trying to throw the C word around. I don't mean to,
That's fine.
offend anybody with a switchblade or anything.
It's fine to be fair.
He has a switchblade too?
I think so.
Oh. Well, I do, but I'll only use it against the Batman. But to be fair, people in my, around Arkham Asylum, people say that I am, as they would say, narcissistic. Well, in reality, I'm far from narcissistic.
The Melting just came in the chat and said, "The fuck?" And Superman said, "Elton John is slamming us."
For the last time, I'm not Elton John. Besides, I don't think Elton John would easily last against my death traps, even if he was in a potluck.
I don't know. Did you see him in The Kingsman?
Kingsman 2 was a great movie.
Yeah.
Kingsman 2 was great. But
You
I
know.
don't think Elton John has the class that the Riddler does. If I do
Well,
say
that there
so
and there's
myself.
the age difference now. I mean, come on. Elton John's just, you know,
He's like
kinda-
he's like 80.
yeah. You know,
So,
he'd
at
be
least.
lucky.
How old is Elton John?
I don't know, old as dirt. I mean, but he'd be lucky to look as good as Elton John when he gets older. Of course, I think he's had a little touch
How
up.
old is Elton John?
Yeah. I mean,
74.
74. So, you know, think, you know, what are you, about 42 now?
Many people would say that.
Steph, the new guy wasn't a crackhead, and I made newer ones after that guy.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Attention.
Sorry.
Oh, you're quite alright. I'm just enjoying the escapades and some of these people trying to get what's going on, especially with a mind such as mine.
You have mines? We can use two what? We can use two of them. We already have the... No, wrong kinds of mines. I'm sorry.
Not right now.
Do you have those kind with the white face, or...
Not right now.
No, I don't think
Thank
so.
God.
That's more of Jerome's shtick. Him and his little
Not right
obsession
now.
with clowns. And yet people compare me to that cackling buffoon. I'm a lot more smarter, unlike that psychopath.
So does that mean you don't want to play DayZ with us?
Well, unfortunately, but, however, when it comes to a game of wits, I surely will win.
Oh no, it's DayZ. You just point and shoot. So it's believe me, it's stress relieving.
I don't think Mr. Nigma has an Xbox.
Oh. Well, I don't know if he can get onto our server with a computer.
Maybe.
Go out and steal an Xbox.
You'd be surprised what I can do. Trust me. Matter of fact, I have a little.
What do you need? What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the matter?
Yes.
Oh, I know what's the matter. You're hungry. You want supper. I'll
Back
get you
in
dinner in a
pick
few
up.
minutes. Just give Daddy a few minutes. Are you gonna move into
Oh.
the shot?
Looks like half of your friends are waiting for somebody to come on.
What the hell? Steph asked if you were using a potato for a camera.
I don't know. Do you use the brain of a 14-year-old with that name of yours?
That hurts. It hurts.
Mate.
Did they learn that potato trick from the Ouija? Did you learn the potato trick from the Ouija?
Oh.
They use a lot of potatoes over there.
Oh. Stop.
You're hilarious.
That's right. The only games the Riddler plays are mind games.
Oh, yes.
All right.
That also, well, a little thing I'm working on. And this is the only time I show half of you what I plan to do tonight.
Interesting.
Hacking the World Wide Web. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and one more thing. What can easily be broken when talked about? I'll let you think on it. Goodbye.
Can easily be.
Silence.
Oh, I was gonna say a secret.
Silence.
A secret can be broken, or
So can silence.
a secret wouldn't be broken. That terminology doesn't make sense. So silence would be what it
I
is.
can't believe we were talking to Elton John.
Oh my God, Steph, you and the Riddler have been at each other for fucking years. That's a literal. What do you call that?
Fun?
No, when you have a arch nemesis.
Rivalry?
That's a literal rivalry that's been going on for years.
If they escalate up the violence, then it can be called a feud.
Oh, there's been violence. Okay. Yeah, that was great. That was great, Mr. Nigma dropping in. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigma. Now, Steph Plays will be dropping in with some gameplay footage from Call of Duty Black Ops 1 that he just rented from A to Z Video at his local Blockbuster.
Is that the place that's behind the closed CVS?
It's a Circuit City.
Oh.
But yes. The answer is silence. Oh, okay. Okay, so you were right. I mean, it makes sense when you put it that way.
What? By somebody else voicing their opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're off. I don't have to be so close to you now.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be. You were choosing to be, though.
Okay.
Weirdo.
So, what else is going on? What else happening? What are we working on? Anything? What do we have new and exciting coming up for them? What big events do we have to mark off for them?
Our camera broke.
Again?
No, this week we, you didn't take a picture of it, but I took a roll of duct tape and I stuck it here, and I took another roll of duct tape and I stuck it here, like the center of the roll. Kind of like this. And like this. And then I took the adjustable arm for the camera tripod and I stuck it through there so it held the camera in place. And then I had to reach my finger into the duct tape and push the record button because our camera took a shit. I kind of dropped it and broke the
everything?
Yeah, it kind of just got worse as the weeks went on. But then when I dropped it that last time, that was that.
So you
And we recorded several segments that we just completely lost. And at that point, it was like, well...
Yeah, but then we got new phones, and the phones were more equipped than the
But now
the camera.
now my phone's broken. I need a new phone.
How'd you break your phone?
Oh, it's cracked the whole way across.
Oh, you didn't.
The
put
screen
in
protector is apparently a piece of shit. No, this is a screen protector, which also cracked in multiple places, but it didn't do anything to protect the phone.
Okay.
Did nothing.
Well, quit throwing your phone at people.
I don't throw my phone at people.
Well, then what you do with that hobo?
That was different. He deserved it.
Right. I mean, just because a hobo walks up and offers to give you $1 doesn't mean you should throw your phone at them. I mean, you were looking kind of rough that day.
Listen, you just need Take a chill pill and relax.
Okay, you got one?
No.
Then why are you telling me to take one?
Because you need to chill.
What is the promise of promising me a chill pill and then not having one?
Well, it's just what it is.
Oh, so you get my hopes up, and then...
Yeah. It's like you told me we'd be YouTube stars in 2 years or less, and now here we are 6 years down the road.
You're the one that said that you were going to
kidding.
actually get everything filmed.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh. But you decided
I'm just
to
seeing
have
how
a
many
life.
years you can put up with excuses for.
What excuse?
I'm just kidding. I was trying to run with an idea and that never came to fruition.
Yeah, I know.
First, you need a new trailer house and a new phone. Jesus Christ, I don't live in a trailer house. What are you talking about? Americans don't live in trailer homes.
Is that coming from the guy that lives in the caravan?
Yeah, down by the river in 6-foot snow drifts in a bombed out fallout shelter.
Nah, they just put a roof on top of them.
Well, when Russia invades them in a few days, we'll see how everything goes. Oh, tomorrow, right? Well, this week we're having the convoy protest and the other thing and that. Then it's gonna be beautiful.
That's why I like DayZ. Nobody
I can
cares about
escape
that
reality.
stuff. You just shoot
By the
each
time I
other.
wake up for the Super Bowl tomorrow, I'll know what's going on.
Tomorrow's the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. Wild, isn't it?
If you say so.
You don't follow it.
Follow what?
Super Bowl.
It's tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
And? Sorry.
Alright, well, I guess we ought to end it here. We're down to 3 viewers.
Okay.
And the other thing says 2, so I don't know how many it really is. If you're in the chat, light it up with some comments so that we can shout you out. And then we're going to go ahead and end the show here.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is the page from the news over here?
I brought it with you.
And why did you fucking write it in pencil?
Yeah. Why did you use the paper from a men's room?
That's not important right now. What's important is that we actually wrote it. It's actually been written.
Okay.
It's right here in front of me. I know it was. Oh.
What's the matter? Right over the line.
I don't know.
Yeah. Make sure you make it look pretty. It'll be valuable in the archives.
Like anybody's ever going to give a damn. They'll call this the lost page of the news.
How do we end this evil curse?
This page right
you must
here.
find the lost page of the news.
Alright. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me start at the top as best I can. Mr. Melting. Thank you, Jack Mac. Thank you, Evil Sage. Thank you, Just Me Superman. Thank you, Adopted Russian. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Steph. With your new username, Steph Plays. I do like it. Who else? Thank you, Robin. Thank you, That Taco Christian. Thank you, Earth Bull. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Who else? Did I say Stewie Fellows? Mr. Nigma, thank you so much for joining us. That call was fucking awesome. Really appreciate that. There's not even that many people. Why do I have such a brain lapse in remembering? I know I said Melting. I said him first. We didn't see Myra tonight. That's a little weird. Godspeed, gentlemen. Thank you, Jack Mac. We appreciate it. Good night, Cass. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Later. Spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs. We're gonna have spaghetti and meatballs. Right?
Yep.
Do you have spaghetti and meatballs?
Nope.
What'd you cook for dinner?
I didn't cook. I was here.
What the fuck do you mean? I
was
want
here.
spaghetti and meatballs. That's not very fair.
Yeah, I know. Life sucks.
It does suck.
Want to go play DayZ?
Yep. I got my mask for it.
That'll work.
Let's do it.